Moving on to other stories now. The sixth plenum of the 18th CPC Central Committee has begun with a focus on strict party governance. Front and center is the anti-corruption campaign led by President Xi Jinping started when he first took office. Now, for more on how the campaign has been faring, we're joined by reporter Han Peng, who's been covering this from downtown Beijing. Good evening, Han Peng.
Good evening, Zhou Yue.
Besides hunting down individual corrupt officials, many are actually calling for stronger institutions to deal with the problems. What kind of changes that have been happened to the institutions of anti-corruption?
Well, President Xi launched an 8-point regulation plan right after he took office. It requires officials who are also Communist Party members to reject extravagance and reduce bureaucratic visits, meetings, and so-called empty talk. The policy had an almost immediate effect on the way Chinese officials work. In the past, if you were a businessman trying to get a contract for a construction project, for example, you might have to have a lot of drink at the extravagant banquets with Chinese officials. Such banquets would either be paid by you or by public money. But the 8-point regulations brought an immediate halt to such extravagance, if not criminal acts, and even led to bankruptcy of many high-end restaurants in China. It also left some alcohol-related businesses struggling to survive. But some say that its effects remain at the surface level and are calling on authorities to build a transparent system to stop corruption at its roots, and that's one of the key tasks of this year's plenary session. Oh, yeah.
Well, the anti-corruption campaign has been going on for quite some time. How the Chinese public has been reacting to what is going on?
Well, at first, this campaign faced suspicion and doubts, both home and abroad, as some argued that it was just a power struggle inside the Communist Party and that it might end soon after certain interest groups were defeated. But the campaign has gone all the way to the top over the past 4 years, and more than 1 million people have been punished for violating laws and party discipline. As such, more and more people in China become convinced that the anti-corruption campaign is very serious. According to a survey conducted by the National Bureau of Statistics, 4 years ago, about 75% of the Chinese public said they were satisfied or relatively satisfied with the country's anti-corruption fight. But now that number has risen to over 90%. So yeah.
90% indeed. Thank you very much, Han Peng, for your reporting.